Hey guys, welcome back to Sparks and Recreation. Today's video, you're about to watch us go explore Mount St. Helens. So before we get into the content, I want to explain a short story to you of the people that really need your help in that area. So basically, Mount St. Helens erupts in 1980, wipes out 114 square miles, destroys everybody's property, and then the government eminent domains a bunch of it and extends it 111,000 acres was then put into like this preserve, so you can't really do anything with it. Let nature take its course, take the earth back. What most of these people did in order to make some money back was open up like shops and tourist attractions and all these things on. There's one 60-mile road that they built after the destruction to make it so you can get to the highest point and see Mount St. Helens. Well, for years, people would come up and, visit like any other national park. And 1 year ago, so last spring, a mudslide happened, took out the last 4 miles of that 60-mile road. So since then, they've been fighting with DOT, Department of Interior, Google, all saying that you can no longer visit Mount St. Helens. Well, that's not true. 3 of the 4 visitor centers are open. All the different shops, the restaurants are all open, but struggling so bad because not only was Mount St. Helens not a huge tourist attraction in comparison to like Yellowstone or whatever anyways, now you have to compete against road signs saying you can't go, Google saying you can't go, and the Department of Interior, they don't even have a plan to reopen this road until 2026. So say you owned a business, it's been running in your family, and you ran it to try to make up for the loss of your generations before that lost everything in the explosion, and then you are trying to make some money back, running your tourist attractions, showing the different, like they have the cars and stuff that people were in when they passed away, different artifacts. And now they're saying you can no longer do any of that because of the road closed. And they have, Yellowstone had a washout between Teton and Yellowstone like 2 months ago. And within a week, they had it back up. These people have a washout and they're saying it's going to take 3 years. It's ridiculous. And they said that their profit is down like 70%. Everything's closing up, boarding up. These people have nothing they can do about it. So you need to share this video. If you're in the area, you need to check out Mount St. Helens and add it to your bucket list. It's awesome. There's very cool things to see, cool things to do, and nice people who need your help. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Okay, we made it 2 hours away to the Mount St. Helens Visitor Center. So we're going to check this out and find out where we go to actually get some viewing of
Pinecone,
the dormant volcano. Nice. Oh, that was a heck of a kick.
I know, so good.
It's a cute little visitor center thing.
Lots of glass.
Lots of trees. Alright.
Look at that spider. The jumping spider.
Jumping spider.
Jump to me, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, that thing's taking out a whole. No.
Ain't it? That ain't it, fam. Okay, so 504 is closed, so
Are we going in?
I don't know.
The bathrooms are over there.
Remain closed until 2026. So
50 cents.
yeah.
Wow, I see you.
Yeah, stamped your national park pass
What? Yeah.
to put into your thing. So unfortunately, Mount St. Helens is here. We're here. This road had a mudslide, so there's no way to get to the observatory, unfortunately. And it won't be fixed for years, so
Okay, let's explore the
we'll have to explore, see if there's any views of it, the property here. We're gonna watch a little movie on it. Welcome to the theater. Please. So the thing's only 20 minutes when it does start. So.
Are you picking a spot? Snacking.
Yeah. That's cool. We're inside of Mount St. Helens right now.
Those are some moves.
This guy. All right, so we are about 10 miles into Route 504, which is the only way up to Mount St. Helens. That's awesome. So we're out in the middle of nowhere. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Anyways, unfortunately, this road about 5 miles before the actual Mount St. Helens lookout,
sorry, Mom.
A rock slide took out the road, and it's not scheduled to be rebuilt for years. So we're getting as far as we can, and this seems to be a not very traveled route. We've only seen a couple. This is the most traffic we've seen in the last 20 minutes. But there's these lookouts of the valley and this cool bridge. So you're on the edge of the blast zone. So yeah. So right here was the last point where people either got destroyed or not. So from here on in, and we've already seen trees that were down back here. So from here on in is the blast zone.
And we can't get up to like there.
Yeah, the rock slide is pretty much right across that area, which is that's the part that's the monument that
because you can't get anywhere in here.
But there's people like living on the sides of the mountains, like over here.
They just live in their campers.
They do live in their campers. It's so pretty out here. It's actually really hazy, so you can't see as far as you should be able to.
Dead.
But
You like cheese?
don't fall over the edge.
Oh.
Working our way closer to where we can no longer get any farther. And through the haze, you can actually kind of see Mount St. Helens. Let's see if we can.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you still can't in the video, though. Well, kinda. Oh, those are those weird clicky bugs.
Yeah, I saw it.
That means we're getting up there in elevation, because that's where those were before. This whole valley is so pretty.
Where'd you get gum?
Is that Mom's Trident gum
No.
that you stole?
Maybe.
It's mine, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I stole it.
It's true, there's rattlesnakes and all sorts of stuff out here. What you can't tell is that it's actually like 90-something degrees out, and it's so hazy. It's really hard to see anything. What is it?
You see it? It's you. Oh,
Ah!
it's you.
It's on the thing. I zoomed in on him.
Yeah, thing.
Biggest grasshopper ever.
Are you guys ready?
I guess so. Really?
Alright, so it's right there. Mount St. Helens right there, but you can't really see it in the video.
Guys,
Oh my god.
Maggie touched it and it's flying.
I attacked him.
You can kind of see. Maybe when it's not so bright and on the screen, you can actually see it. There's nobody at this park. There's supposed to be parking there.
I mean, I can see it.
Alright, we made it as far on the trail as we could. Alright, we made it as far on the trails as we could. And the road ended with a gate saying no farther. So it says that there's a lake here and hopefully there's a view of the mountain.
I can see it.
Extreme fire hazards. Do not have
Keep going to
fires.
water.
So we were trying to make it there.
Where
Where are we?
We're over here somewhere.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, here, right?
Yeah.
So we're here. So
But
there's
they
still
have this
another.
all closed up. You
Yeah, you can't go any farther than that. So, all right, let's go see what we can see.
Come back in 2026. Where's the big boy? Dragonflies bite.
What's going on?
It says that the lake has a built-in purifying system.
Probably all the ash.
All right, so this desolate piece of road is literally as close as you can get these days. So, if at the end of this, there's a gate that we turned around and came back up so we could actually get some footage of Mount St. Helens. This video doesn't do it justice, but if that blew up coming at you, it's insane how tall that is and how sketchy that had to have been. And I thought only like 2 people died. Apparently, was it like 58 or something? It was about 60 people died. Because what happened was it took 7 weeks for it. It was like doing earthquakes like 100 a day or some crazy number like that, like 10,000 earthquakes or something within 7 weeks. And they're like, all right, well, we need to let these people go back to their houses because there was businesses and houses and stuff all through here, this valley. And they did a police escort in the morning of. We're like, all right, everybody go get your stuff.
It was what, like 170 people or something?
Yeah, like 170 people or something like that.
It was like day 2 of it. They had done it
Yeah.
a couple days in a row.
The plan was to just basically, in waves, let people go in and get their crap out of their houses and businesses and stuff. And then that morning, as soon as they brought a bunch of people in, it just freaking exploded. And it went 15 miles up, which had to have looked crazy from here. And then within 100...
It's crazy. It said it was like just under 300 miles per hour to like, what, 600
the
miles
ash.
per hour that it came out.
And coming at you. And there were 3 glaciers on the side of it that melted instantly. And it basically, it just turned into a huge flood of just earth that came at everybody and washed everything away for 115 square miles. So there was a guy on another mountain, so one of these directions, I have no idea which one. There was a guy taking readings on the top of one of these mountains, and it killed him too. They said it was a 200-foot tall wall of water coming at people with earth behind it. So Mount St. Helens, I've always wanted to come back. My parents brought me when I was a kid. Now my kids got to see it. Alice got to see it. We got to see it. If you like kick the dirt over, there's still ash under everything. It's pretty wild. So crazy this has happened basically in our lifetime. And it's all growing back. Earth puts itself back, so it's pretty cool. And I forgot to show you, but there's definitely so this is government property now. And they basically eminent domained anybody that had the property here and turned it into a state park. There are definitely 2 bunkers in this little area over here. There's a women's room and a men's room that are offset on 2 sides of this crystal clear lake that literally they're like bunker entrances, and then the front part's the bathroom and it goes deep into the earth. So what are they doing at Mount St. Helens? We are on our 3-hour trip back to now go do the Space Needle tonight. So this is probably the end of the Mount St. Helens portion, and we'll see you back in Seattle.
Wood carving.
Alright. Oh my god. So these are some of the cars from the blast. Oh.
Vehicle 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So one is that truck.
So
there.
these
One
are-
was a logging truck cab.
So that was the first one.
So these are all recovered from Mount St. Helens.
Oh no,
They're
4.
option?
Vehicle 4, which is that one. Or that one. I don't know. 4 is right here. Okay. I can't see the. Oh, I see the.
And part of a A-frame house.
What is this?
It's buried.
Oh yeah. That's pretty far.
To be in the red zone during blast.
Yeah, like this was the photographer, the number 3, this one right here.
Wait, this was his car?
Robert Lansberg,
Yeah.
48, freelance photographer from Portland, who was in the weekend of the
And this-
Earth Girl was 1969.
Wait, that's kind of crazy. That
Oh, that was a Corvette wagon 500. Did he-
Saturday evening, he camped near the volcano and wrote in his journal, "Feel right on the verge of something." The morning of May 18th, he woke up early and drove a bit further up the road, stopping less than 4 miles west of the volcano summit. He took a series of photographs after the mountain erupted, and then lay on top of his backpack in an effort to protect the film. His photographs were later discovered and published in the National Geographic magazine in January 1981.
This person and his
So this guy passed away, and that was the photographer's car.
This person and his girlfriend convinced worked for the electric utility and convinced the law enforcement to let them go. And
And then passed away.
I guess they were 2 miles north of the.
River.
whose vehicle was?
Wow. That's crazy. Well, that's got the little memorial there for these people. So this stuff is all at the Cryptozoology little museum and Bigfoot Interpretive Center here. You got the Bigfoot totem, so you know you're in good company here. You know what's gonna happen here. You know.
They're making sure.
You're gonna see a
if he does
Bigfoot.
show up. He ain't coming back.
See a real Bigfoot. How are you? It's all the Bigfoot stuff.
It's a little mix of Bigfoot
Put a museum in here.
Where's the computer?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
The hair samples. So these guys have been on TV and everything. I'll link their documentary they're part of too.
You have a $1 bill.
So one of the things we have in there that's very rare.
You guys are gonna do really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're from New York, so
welcome, guys.
this is cool too.
Yeah.
He watches all this stuff.
I'll be very happy.
He's made out of ash. Oh, that's her making them. Look at her make them.
That's awesome.
That's fire. That's a big fire. Also funny.
This is the house that was spared. And that A-frame top, that's an entire house, but this everything we're on is 7 to 20 foot of sediment. So they're actually working on digging that out to get the artifacts that are left there from the previous owner. And
They're starting the museum.
they do the Bigfoot Museum here because they've been on TV for chasing down Bigfoots.
She said they also have the largest, like, local collection of the Mount St. Helen artifacts.
Yeah, they have all like tons of artifacts here, including these cars out here that are really interesting. That
Yeah.
each one has a really sad story, though. Yes, we do. So, step 1317 of this adventure, the lady at the Bigfoot place told us, you need to go to Ramblin' Jack's. We're like, what's Ramblin' Jack's? Well, apparently it is this steakhouse. It's about 30 minutes from where we were meeting that lady. She says it's really good. So, and the parking lot is packed full of people, so I'm assuming it's good.